Barça! Barça! Barça!
Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Erling Haaland, as President Joan Laporta have admitted that signing Erling Haaland will be very, very difficult. We are going to be discussing on the full interview as we move ahead. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Sergio Busquets, as recent reports are claiming that the veteran wants to play in the MLS in the United States of America alongside Messi and Suarez in 2023. We are going to be discussing much on that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give this video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barça! Barça! Barça!
Barcelona president Joan Laporta has termed the possibility of signing Erling Haaland in the summer transfer window as very difficult. Responding to fans' questions, the club president gave an honest assessment while saying that the management is doing everything in its power to do the best for the team. He said, "Look, we are doing the best thing for Barca," Laporta was heard as saying. "We are doing everything possible to achieve that. We want to bring the best players to Barca. The thing is, you are asking me for something that is very difficult." Barcelona's pursuit of acquiring Haaland has hit a substantial roadblock as reports have emerged that Real Madrid are also working on the acquisition. What gave Los Blancos an advantage in the negotiations is their better financial muscle, something that Barcelona are struggling to cope with. Despite that though, Laporta has held a secret meeting with Haaland's representative Mino Raiola. As Fabrizio Romano writes, Haaland was one of the many agendas of that conclave and several other opportunities were discussed too. It is inevitable that Haaland will be on the move in the summer transfer window, and as of today, it's only a question of which team he picks. His release clause, which stands at 75 million euros, is not going to be any worry for the suitors, but Raiola's 20 million euros commission is certain to affect the negotiations for many. But for Madrid, neither of the aforementioned expenses represent any kind of fumble, as they expect at least 4 players to leave in the summer. Hence, going head-to-head with Madrid will be like heading into a losing battle. In any way, the final decision stands with Haaland himself, and it is rightly expected that his priority is to join the team with a better sporting project. I think that report just says it all. What can we present on the table? Financially wise, we cannot even compete with those other big boys in Europe. We can't. We can't. And if Laporta can be saying these statements as very difficult to bring Erling Haaland, it's well understood for me. It should be difficult. It shouldn't be an easy task. This is what I've been saying here over and over again. Haaland will not be an easy task. He is every top club's dream signing at the moment. So it's going to take a lot from Barca. It's going to take a lot of strategy from the president and his board, to succeed in Haaland. Laporta can boast of his good relationship with Raiola, but that doesn't end there. It needs more than just that. But of course, notwithstanding that, that relationship with Raiola can play a big role, right? It can play a big role. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Honestly, sometimes I feel like even if that Haaland operation don't work, that shouldn't be a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. Whatever have been kept, whatever have been piled up to make that operation work, had it been that operation fails in the summer, then I just think the board, need to act wisely. They can still use that money, strengthen the squad, buy some decent players with some decent sum, with that money of Haaland, and of course, it still be good. We have a lot of attackers. We can still go for maybe Anthony Dos Santos, or go for Alexander Isak of Real Sociedad. There are some players that we might not spend a lot like what we are going to spend for Haaland. Let's not forget the commission that will pay Raiola and other transfer expenses is going to be huge, really, really huge. But nonetheless, Barca should go for it, unless, it have reached a point where things cannot even go further. then I think, there's a plan B that should be put in place as soon as possible. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona captain Sergio Busquets has been getting offers to play in the MLS since July 2021, reports Fabrizio Romano. He had turned down several initial proposals in favor of staying at Barcelona. However, MLS clubs are expected to send in more offers this year, with Inter Miami leading the chase. Busquets has ruled out the chance of leaving for the United States but could leave in 2023 once his current contract expires, according to OnZTV3 in Spain. David Beckham's club Inter Miami are looking to lure Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez in as well, and Busquets wants to end his career in the USA with the two Barcelona legends. The MLS for several years now has become a destination, for past their prime footballers to secure high-playing gigs, while being the face of the franchise. Beckham, Andre Pirlo, David Villa, Frank Lampard, Zlatan Ibrahimovic have all taken their chance there, and it seems the idea is becoming increasingly popular. Napoli's Lorenzo Insigne has already signed a pre-contract with Toronto FC and will move to the Canadian outfit in the summer. Neymar too has expressed his desire to play in front of an American audience. As for Busquets, the Spaniard is now touching the age of 34 and will be 35 by the time he moves to the MLS. If at all, with his contract set to clock up, it seems more than likely he will move to a foreign country, much like Xavi Hernandez or Andres Iniesta. I think that would be a great idea if he can go there. And we don't know how long Busquets will still be at Barca, but from the look of things, the guy shows no signs of even slowing or maybe stepping down from the team dynamics. He's still playing 90 minutes all the time, and but of course, gradually, those veterans will be getting out from the team. Piqué is still there. Of course, with the rumors last time I was saying how Piqué wants to retire, but that rumor was denied, saying that Piqué is still fit and strong. Jordi Alba too, we don't see any signs of him slowing down from next season, except, Barca bringing a top left back that can compete with him very well, that he have some resting time. Then for Busquets, I don't know, I just see him still there next season. Who can compete with him? Of course, he still plays regularly, and I don't see him even slowing down when it comes to game time next season. Except we see Frankie de Jong playing more of that defensive midfield role, and Busquets playing just once in a while. But honestly, I personally don't see that working out. But it's just a gradual process. As the year goes by, these veterans will be stepping out of the way to give chance to the young talent. But very importantly, the leadership that these veterans bring to the Barca dressing room shouldn't be overlooked. We need these veterans to caution the youngsters, to mold them. It's not like leaving the whole Barca dressing room to inexperienced players. Of course, we can see the likes of Piqué and Araujo pairing all the time in the defensive line. I think that is very, very important, because even when Piqué wants to leave FC Barcelona, when that time comes, Araujo must have been a master there. Of course, learn a lot. Even though Araujo might be good defensively at the moment, when one of our best defenders now, he still need to learn from veterans, from experienced people. And of course, those veterans are still very important to this team, and we just can't let them go all at once. But little by little, they will be leaving the team, and of course giving chance for the young talent. So callers, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.
Barça, Barça.